Amen. Say man. I'm coming at y'all with another video. I'm coming at y'all with another tier list. Today we will be talking about the best UFC fighters as Sean Strickland and Dricus Du Plessis are fighting tonight. I wanted to make a quick video on who are the best UFC fighters. Now, as you guys know, I did not make a prediction video for Sean Strickland and Dricus Du Plessis, but just know I think Dricus is gonna win. That's probably it, and Zhang is probably gonna win. But besides that, let's get straight into the video. First person, or let's talk about the tier list itself. So we got best contender, okay, mid, and cock and balls. Now, cock and balls is the lower bottle of the barrel, basically. And sorry, I've been uploading you guys. I've been actually pretty sick. Ace a minute out, fucked me up real good. First fighter we have Michael Chandler. Where is Michael Chandler going? I'm gonna put Michael Chandler in the lower mid tier. He's not cocking balls yet, but he has zero IQ, decent punching power, horrible boxing. Yeah, I think he's horrible. I don't think he's good. People are trying to say he should fight Arman Tsarukyan. I don't know why the hell this guy is getting two number one contender fights. Yeah, we know he's entertaining, but dude, Charles might get a title shot for just beating Michael Chandler, and that's not even enough. Now Arman Tsarukyan's gonna have the same thing, but hopefully, let's pray to God that that fight does not happen. So yeah, pray to God that fight doesn't happen. Next fighter we have Khamzat Chimaev. Now, I think he's the best. I think he beats Dricus. I think he beats Strawn. I think he beats everyone. No, I think he's gonna be undefeated, unless someone like Anthony Hernandez comes, who is just like Khamzat, has really decent boxing, and he's a really solid fighter in Anthony Hernandez. So that's probably the only person I could see beating Khamzat Chimaev. So yeah, he's really good. Israel Adesanya, last fight in the UFC Saudi Arabia, he just got knocked out. I'm gonna say he's okay. I think everyone knows how to beat Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya's style is kind of already figured out at this point in time. He leaves his hands low, switch stances, and that's what Imavov did. He switched stances, and Imavov capitalized on it. So I think Izzy is just found out. He's still good, but he's not a contender anymore. Before he was a contender. Now he's kind of okay. I pick probably most fighters in the middleweight division to beat him, to be honest. We have Buckley. I'm gonna put Buckley. Dude, I think Buckley's a contender, dude. I think Buckley is actually a contender, and I think he's really good. He is the only person I could see beating Bilal Muhammad. And I'm not lying. I'm literally not lying. I'm being so for right now. I seriously think he has a really decent chance of beating a person like Bilal Muhammad. He has great hips, decent boxing, decent kicks. He just shut down Colby Covington. He literally just shut him down. And he just have good performance after good performance. Seriously. So, yeah. And that was a pretty good Colby as well. So, I think he's a contender. He could probably fight for the belt next if he, you know what I'm saying? Let's do Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's fighting on 313. I'm gonna put Justin Gaethje in okay. To be honest, he's just kind of okay. He can't. Justin Gaethje's kind of already figured out at this point. Just like Adesanya, he's kind of figured out. If you just survive the first couple rounds, then you can probably beat Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje has big winging hooks. You just have to have good head movement, and Max Holloway was the prime example of how to beat Justin Gaethje. Don't go into a fist fight with him. Just pick him apart, and that's what Max Holloway did. And yeah, everyone thought Justin Gaethje was gonna maul Max Holloway, but Max Holloway ended up knocking this dude out cold, flat on his face. So yeah, that was a cool moment actually. Shelton Almeida. Where am I gonna put Jelton? I'm gonna put Jelton in the contender list. Jelton Almeida, the only person I could see beating him is freaking Tom Aspinall. And don't even talk to me about that Curtis Blades fight. That was literally one of the biggest flukes I've ever seen. Hit him on the side of the head and knocked him out. How does that even work? There's no physics behind that. Literally, y'all. He beats everyone. He beats Gon. He beats. I don't know if he beats Volkov. Bro, he could probably beat Volkov. He's stronger than all these dudes, bro. Literally, he's just stronger than all these dudes. And like Tom Aspinall, speaking of Tom Aspinall, I'm putting him in the best tier list. He's probably the best heavyweight right now. I don't see a single soul beating him. I think he beats Ngannou. I think he beats John Jones. I think he beats Volkov. He already beat Volkov. That's the thing. He beat everyone already. I just want to see the John Jones matchup, and it looks like that fight is happening in June, which I am really excited about. I'm really excited about seeing that fight. Obviously, I'm picking Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is one of my favorite fighters, to be honest. Mario Batista, I'm gonna put him lower mid. He kind of sucks. He doesn't really do anything good. Hold Jose Aldo on the fence for 3 rounds and got a victory out of that. You kind of suck, Mario Batista, and I want to see you get brutally knocked out. Chris Barnett, no, let's just put him cock and balls. Arnold Allen, let's do him. He's kind of okay. He's not really that good. I think he was a little bit better a couple years ago when he fought Max that first time. That was a pretty good performance. He actually stole a round off Max Holloway in that 5-round fight. And he just had a good performance after good performance, beating Calvin Kattar, beating people like Dan Hooker. So, yeah, he's actually a pretty decent fighter. But it's just, when you see the featherweight division and how it stacks up, he's not really a person that you really bat your eye on. You know what I'm saying? Magomed Ankalaev. I'm going to put Magomed in the contender tier list. He's really good. People hate on him because he had a bad performance over Rakic. I thought it was actually pretty entertaining. He was hitting him with straight left hands, leg kicking him, beating him to the body. Rakic just had nothing in that fight, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. He just had nothing in that fight. Who is next? Let's do Sean Brady. I'm gonna put Sean Brady in the OK tier list. He'll just wrestle you. He'll just constantly wrestle you for like 15 minutes just to get you tired, and then he'll probably submit you. Sean Brady is a horrible fighter, in my opinion. I just don't really like him. He's hella boring. And yeah, that's basically it. Colby Covington, he's kind of he's kind of lower mid. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory though, y'all. He's just figured out. He's old, figured out. Yeah, literally. Leon Edwards. I want to put Leon Edwards in the contender. People forget, man. He's literally still a contender. He's the number 1 fighter in the welterweight division. Lost to Bilal, but how good is Bilal? Bilal's really good. I think Leon Edwards beats JDM actually. When I make my prediction video, I seriously think he might beat a person in JDM who just is a little bit overrated in my opinion, just a little bit. And people forget, man. I'm putting him lower mid actually. He's not that bad. Dude, Chris Barnett is just like the only person in cock and balls. He's not that bad. Yeah, Henry Cejudo is just, he's kind of just figured out that shitty karate stance he has isn't doing him very much justice, to be honest. So yeah, Paulo Costa, lower mid. It's kind of self-explanatory. He just doesn't do anything too well. He has pretty good kicks actually. Was doing actually pretty good in that Sean Strickland fight for someone that was greatly underestimated. He actually did pretty decent in that fight. So yeah. Edson Barboza, lower mid. I want to say he's gonna fight Steve Garcia on UFC Seattle, which is gonna be really exciting because Steve Garcia always brings it. So I can't wait to see that fight. But Jared Cannonier. Where am I gonna put Jared Cannonier? I'm gonna put him in the okay tier list. Uh, what do you guys think? To be honest, he's more lower mid. To be honest, he got his career taken away from him in that Emmanuel fight. To be honest, and then he got brutally beat up by Cabrera. So yeah, man, his career is basically over. Tony Ferguson, I want to put someone else in cock and balls. Benil Dariush, you're kind of cock and balls now, dude. You're old and you still have power, but yeah, which fighter do I want to bring up? Shara Bullet. Let's try Shara Bullet. Shara Bullet is more okay. I've always told you guys to say Shara Bullet is probably one of the more overrated fighters in the UFC. He relies on his striking. I mean not his striking, but he relies on this flashy striking thing and literally I don't know, man. I can't see myself um like seeing this guy as a future champion because this guy he needs that pitch perfect shot to end anyone's career. So yeah, Max Holloway. I'm gonna do a couple more than end the video, but Max Holloway, I'm gonna put him in the contender tier list. He's still really good. I'll probably pick him to beat a lot of fighters in the featherweight division. Now he's moving up to 155, which is gonna be really entertaining. And I still think he'll beat everyone. I think he beats everyone, dude. I'm serious. Roman Kopylov, let's try him. I'm gonna put him in the okay tier list. Dude, a couple years ago, he was pretty decent. Now with all the close fights he had with Chris Curtis and whatnot, kind of just lower. He was up here, not up there, up here, but now he's kind of up there. You know, he's maybe in the middle tier, but he's still pretty good. He has good kicks, good boxing. It's just he's not elite. Gone, I'll put him lower mid. He's kind of figured out now, dude. Like all these guys are kind of figured out now. All these guys are kind of figured out. Gone just has really pillow punches for hands and whatnot. Yeah. Let's do a couple more fighters. Davison Figueiredo, not cock and balls. Absolutely not. I think he's a contender. Even though he lost to Peter Yan, that's Peter Yan, y'all. He's an absolute beast. Peter Yan is an absolute beast. So, yeah. I just think he's still a contender. He can still beat a lot of people in the bantamweight division. He could move down and actually give Pantoja a pretty good fight. He actually beat Pantoja. So, yeah, there's just too many fighters, y'all. I don't know if I want to do everything. Let's do Islam, actually. Islam's obviously the best. I love Islam. Shout out all my Dagestanis. But yeah, guys, that was the video. If you guys want to see more long-form content, because I kind of cut this video short, to be honest. If you guys want to see more long vid content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I've been super sick, so if the quality of this video is pretty bad, bear with me, bro. I've just been so sick and so down in the dumps lately. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe because subscribing shows me that you guys like my content and enjoy it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.